Presenting revisions. Cassata's choice. Cassata, better known as Cass to everyone who knew her, was leaning against the guest services counter at the Great Lakes Science Center when her coworker Shay slid up beside her, phone in hand and eyes bright. "Okay, so tell me if this is crazy," Shay said. "This guy in my computer science class that I've been talking to wants to take me to this rooftop thing downtown this weekend. But I also see him being real friendly with like every other girl at Tri-C. I brought it up to him just in a playful way once, and he basically said he just has a lot of female friends. But I don't know if I even want to give him the time of day. Am I overthinking?" Cass let out a soft laugh. "How old are you again?" 20, Shay said proudly. "Hmm," Cass nodded. "Then here's your free advice from someone who's 31 and has been blessed with a strong sense of discernment." Shay grinned. "I'm listening." "People love to say we're just friends," Cass said, folding her arms. "And sometimes that's true. But if someone makes you feel uneasy, like you're competing for their attention, that's a huge red flag. You don't need proof of anything being wrong to know something doesn't feel right." "So what would you do?" Shay asked. Cass hesitated. Images of Xavier laughing at work, getting texts late at night, brushing off her concerns, flickered through her mind. "I'd speak up early. You said that you playfully asked him about it before. Don't do that. If you keep it a playful conversation, how will he ever take you seriously? Stand 10 toes down and let him know you mean what you say. You don't have to be dramatic with it, but let him know that you see it, you hear it, and if he wants to move forward with you, it needs to stop." She inhaled deeply. "And if he doesn't respect how you feel, that tells you everything you need to know. Keep it moving, sis." Shay nodded slowly. Yeah, okay, so that was deep." Cass smiled softly. "Life gets deep when you're raising twins and trying not to lose yourself." "Well, this is only the first date, but trust and believe I'm taking mental notes. Thanks, Cass." "No problem, girl. Now, get back downstairs. The Science Center is not paying us to have relationship hour with all these kids running around." "You're right, you're right. Okay, I'll see you on Monday." "All right, be careful this weekend." Cass smiled. At that moment, her phone vibrated. Xavier. The smile faded. She thought, nope, not right now. I am trying to end this workday without drama. She did just that and was headed to her cozy Willoughby Hills apartment within the hour. Later that evening, after enjoying dinner solo because the boys were at her sister's place, her phone buzzed again with Xavier's name plastered across the screen. This time she answered. "Hey," she said. "Hey, Cass." It was still unsettling how easily his voice reached her. "I'm in your area. Can I stop by for a minute?" She hesitated. "I don't think that's a good idea." "I won't stay long," he said. "I just need to talk." Against her better judgment, she agreed. They had been together for 3 years before the twins were born, and for a long time, things felt solid. But after he started working on the west side at the Ford plant, something shifted. New women, new friendships, new energy that didn't include her. Cass never caught him cheating, never had proof of betrayal, but she felt something just as painful: the slow erosion of respect. Boundaries blurred, trust thinned, and every time she tried to explain how it made her feel, Xavier heard accusation instead of hurt. Cass just shook her head, trying to stop the mental reminiscing. 20 minutes later, Xavier stood in her small apartment living room. The space was so different from the home they had shared together in Maple Heights, yet it still had her cute but simple style. "You look tired," he said. "Working at the Science Center will do that," she replied, "explaining things to people all day." "Yeah," he said softly. "You were always good at that." Cass crossed her arms. "Is that why you're here? So I can explain us to you again?" Xavier winced. "Maybe." "I don't understand how you can say you care about me, but keep your distance like this," he said. "It's unbelievable." Cass took a breath. "It is unbelievable, even to me. But I do care about you. I just couldn't keep pretending everything was okay when it wasn't." "I never cheated on you, Cass," he said. "I don't know that," she said sharply, then paused. "Okay, I won't say that. I believe you when you say you didn't cheat. But you didn't protect us either. I desperately needed you out of my mind because I was constantly wondering who had your attention. But you were still in my heart. You still are." He looked down. "So your answer to that was leaving me?" "Damn right, because I felt disrespected," she said. "Because I was losing myself trying to hold on to you." "I'm hurting too, Cass," he said. "Coming home to an empty place, not seeing Corey and Kobe in front of the TV playing the game, not hearing your voice singing along to every song that comes on while you're cleaning. I miss all of that daily," Xavier said sternly. "I never wanted to see you sad," she whispered, "or hear about you not doing well. That doesn't go away just because we broke up." "Then why does it feel like you don't care?" "Because you think staying in a toxic situation is the only proof of love," she said. "Sometimes leaving is." Stillness fell between them. "Will this ever not be an issue between us?" he asked quietly. Cass met his eyes. "Only time will tell." Xavier took a shaky breath. "I'm starting to understand now. I've been doing a lot of thinking. It's been a long year, and I'm not trying to get through another one without you." Cass looked at him then. Xavier cracked a slight smile. "I want that old thing back." "No, scratch that. I need that old thing back. I need us back." Cassata promised herself she would never go backwards. But this was her ex, figuratively and literally. At that moment, she thought about the prayer that she'd been saying every night for the past year. Then it clicked. She thought, this is what I want too, deep down inside. She touched Xavier's hand. "I need it back too. But it can't be the same. We might need to make, no, scratch that. We have to make some serious revisions. Baby, I'm willing to rebuild, remodel, reconstruct, and revise as much as needed. You're worth it." With that, Cass smiled, thought about her exchange with Shay earlier at work, and realized that was for her. She was ready to be clear about boundaries, specific about respect, and stand 10 toes down in her true desires. So that night, she chose to sit with Xavier to make very necessary revisions.